Hi, I'm Becca, and I'm on a journey to find the best place in the world to read. But I don't have the money to travel the world right now, so tag along with me in this new series to help me reach my goal. So for now, we're starting off with my home state of Wisconsin and the town of Waupaca. Welcome to episode 1 of Pages and Places, The Red Mill. We are here, we have arrived. This place is so beautiful. But now I will be honest and say I was actually here a few weeks ago, so this is not my first time here, but this is the place where the series idea was born, so I knew I had to start it off here. But going off of some first impressions, there's free parking, which we love. There's also a spot that says reserved for Dawn. No idea who Dawn is, but I love that. And from the outside, it kind of just looks like a cutesy little shop in a little small town, but there's two different areas you can go to, inside and outside. The inside I will show you in just a little bit, but the outside is absolutely breathtaking, and I am here in peak fall, which honestly couldn't be more perfect. I mean, just look at that background, look at the colors. It's so pretty. So to get to where I'm at now, there's a little opening that takes you down a few concrete steps, which I may or may not have tripped over, which leads you down to here. There's a swinging chair that I'm sitting on right now. There's a few little places to sit, drink your coffee, edit, that sort of thing. There's a super cute red bridge that goes over the creek, which I've seen people kayak and tube down. There's an old chapel, and then there's a bunch of woods that's behind it that has a bunch of little trails in so many beautiful fall colors. I'm definitely going to go around and explore a bit, but I think I need to find a good spot to read my book. This is gonna be spot number 1. I'm so comfy here. This place is a little bit of a drive for me, but I wish I lived closer because this place is so cute. I mean, come on, look at the bridge behind me. Like, tell me this is not perfect for reading. But it's time to show you the first book that I'm going to be reading in this series. And I will say I have actually started it. It is the first book to quite a long series, but I've literally heard nothing but amazing things about this series, so I figured it'd be a perfect one to read today. But the book I'm going to be continuing is going to be Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. This book is huge. There is so many words on the page, and they're also very tiny words. I'm currently on page 63. I don't really have too many thoughts so far. I feel like the beginning of it went a little bit slow for me, but now that we've been introduced to the male main character, Johnny, I feel like things are starting to pick up a little bit more, and I'm liking the direction that it's going already. So if you couldn't already tell, I will definitely not be finishing this book today, but my goal is to definitely get a good chunk of it read today. Saying goodbye to my little reading spot for now, and we're going to do a little bit of exploring. Built by Sterling Schrock and Ken Schroeder. Schroeder? In 1970. It's so funny, I don't necessarily understand it, but there's like a rates of toll with a bunch of different fees for different things. But this bridge is so cute. If there weren't so many people, I would honestly just pop a squat right there and sit and read my book, but I don't want to be in the way of anybody. I was just over there, and now I'm on the other side. Like, this place is seriously so cute. Are you kidding me? I love how it feels like really rustic with all like the lamps and the chapel and stuff. But it's also just so cute. When my boyfriend and I were here last, we were actually told by some guy that, I believe it was around 30 years ago, him and his wife got married in this exact chapel, which is so fun. I think that's so cute. And ironically enough, later on in the day, we saw this couple that just got married and their family take their wedding pictures here. Tell me that isn't the perfect coincidence. But you can't tell me this place isn't just perfect for fall. Honestly, I can imagine it being pretty perfect all year round. There was a lady earlier that rang the bell, and I think I need to ring the bell. I'm scared it's gonna be loud. I did it. Just gonna follow the trail for a little bit and see where it takes me. There's this little, it's not an island, but there's a little entrance over there, which as you can see, there's a car parked there. And there is a little picnic table and a grill over there, but I don't think I'm actually gonna go over there. I think I'm gonna stay over here because it's very pretty and there's a little bit more to do over here. Honestly, it's hot. I think today was supposed to be like a high of 75. After some reading, I decided it was time to go inside and do a little more exploring. The store had literally everything you can dream of. Socks, soaps, candy, ice cream, ornaments, little trinkets, little places to sit, food. I mean, they had it all. The inside was just so cute.
Can we just do one waffle cone with the Snapple lantern?
A little bit dark, but we got ice cream.
Ice cream.
We got this last time. It was Snapple Lantern. So good. But we're gonna finish up our ice cream and I'm going to continue reading my book. Really haven't gotten done too much reading, or rather haven't gotten very far into my book, but like I said, it has been taking me a lot longer to read this one, so. Ice cream, Lieutenant Dan, ice cream, Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream.
Alrighty, it's a little while later, and remember how I was saying there was like a little island, not really island, and a very pretty red tree? Well, I'm now there. But the area of the red mill that I was in did not allow any carry-ins, so I was not able to have my bubbler. So welcome to the first bevy time of this series. Cheers. Very nice sound. Having twisted elixir today. Yep, definitely needed that. So before I give my final ratings and thoughts and opinions on The Red Mill, I wanted to talk about my book for just a second. I made it to exactly page 100, and I feel like things are just starting to heat up. Obviously, it's a romance book, so we're kind of figuring out what the characters think of one another and how they're trying to ignore their feelings for one another, which I think is very funny. I love Gibbsy in here. I think he's absolutely hilarious, and I like how we're starting to get more of like their friends. I apologize for the wind, I'm trying to block it. But even though this is very, very long, I'm enjoying it. Again, I really can't say too much because I'm only literally a sixth of the way through the book, but I'm liking it, I'm enjoying it. Stay tuned for future reading wrap-ups where I will eventually be giving my full thoughts on this book. But with that, let's get to my final review and rating on The Red Mill. Ironically enough, right as we were leaving, it started absolutely downpouring, so we couldn't have had better timing. And honestly, I cannot think of a better way to kick off the series, so let's just get into my final ratings. I will be judging based off of 4 categories: location, environment, overall vibes, and would I revisit. For location, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. I will say it's not super convenient, but overall it's just so cute, and honestly I kind of love how it's a little hidden gem. For environment, I'm also gonna give it a 4 out of 5. I think the only reason why I'm taking points off is just there needs to be more seating. But other than that, it's almost a 10 out of 10. For overall vibes, I also gave it a 4 out of 5. It's just so peaceful and calming, and like I said, just a perfect start to the series. And lastly, would I revisit? We're giving a 5 out of 5. Yep, you heard that right. But you probably already guessed that, as I've already been here. Overall, not a bad rating for episode 1. I hope you all enjoyed the first episode of Pages and Places. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.